What if I told you that one of the NFL's most dominant pass rushers just made a prediction so bold about a rookie that it's sending shockwaves through the entire league? And what if I told you this isn't just hype? This is a 4-time Pro Bowler putting his reputation on the line for a kid who's played exactly 3 snaps in the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because what happened between Dallas Cowboys superstar Micah Parsons and New York Giants rookie Abdul Carter is about to change everything we thought we knew about rookie predictions in professional football. It's preseason week 1, and most of America is focused on their fantasy football drafts. But something extraordinary is happening on the field that nobody saw coming. The New York Giants, yes, the same Giants who've been struggling to find pass rush consistency for years, just unleashed their secret weapon. His name, Abdul Carter, the 3rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. But here's where this story gets incredible. This isn't just any rookie making waves. This is a kid who shares something special with one of the league's most feared defenders. Both Carter and Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons walked the same halls, trained on the same fields, and wore the same blue and white at Penn State University. But what happened next? That's where this story transforms from a simple college connection into the most explosive prediction the NFL has seen in years. August 2025, MetLife Stadium. The atmosphere is electric, but it's just preseason, or so everyone thought. The Buffalo Bills, led by one of the league's most solid offensive lines, are about to face a rookie they've probably never heard of. Enter Abdul Carter, all 6'3" of pure athletic fury, stepping onto an NFL field for the first time in his professional career. The kid from Philadelphia, born January 2nd, 2004, making him barely 21 years old, is about to announce his arrival in the most spectacular way possible. 3 pass rush attempts, that's all he got. 3 chances to prove he belongs on the same field as grown men who've been perfecting their craft for over a decade. What happened next? Pure magic. 3 quarterback pressures. Not 1, not 2, 3. On 3 attempts. But wait, it gets better. The man he was going up against wasn't some backup tackle getting his first shot. This was Dion Dawkins, a 4-time Pro Bowl left tackle who's been protecting quarterbacks in this league since Carter was in middle school. And Carter, he absolutely dominated him. Now here's where our story takes a turn that nobody could have predicted. Professional athletes, especially elite ones like Micah Parsons, are usually measured in their praise. They'll give you a good job, Rook, or maybe a pat on the helmet if you're lucky. But Micah Parsons? This man just threw caution to the wind and made a statement so bold, so outrageous, that it immediately went viral across every social media platform. Picture Parsons sitting in his home in Dallas, probably watching game film like he does every night, when he sees Carter's highlights. And instead of the typical veteran acknowledgement, he grabs his phone and drops a bombshell that has the entire NFL world talking. He could be the best one. Here's exactly what Parsons posted, and I want you to really listen to these words, because they're about to send chills down your spine. They asked me if Abdul could be another great. I told them he could be the best one. Let that sink in for a moment. The best one. Not pretty good for a rookie. Not has potential. Not might develop into something special. The best one. Do you understand the magnitude of what just happened here? Micah Parsons, a man who faces the best pass rushers in the world twice a week, just looked at 3 snaps of preseason football and declared that this 21-year-old kid could become the greatest pass rusher in NFL history. Let's talk about who is making this prediction, because context is everything in this story. Micah Parsons isn't some washed-up veteran trying to stay relevant by creating controversy. This is a man who in just 3 seasons has already established himself as one of the most dominant defensive forces the NFL has seen in a generation. 4 Pro Bowl selections, Defensive Rookie of the Year, a sack total that has quarterbacks waking up in cold sweats. This is a player who knows greatness because he lives it every single Sunday. When Micah Parsons speaks about pass rushing, the entire league stops and listens. So when he says Abdul Carter could be the best, that's not just praise, that's a prophecy. But here's where this story gets even more incredible, if that's even possible. Most rookies, when faced with praise this overwhelming from the superstar, might get cocky or let it go to their head. But Carter's response, it shows the character and humility that might just make Parsons' prediction come true. My brother, can't wait to see you get paid what you earned. Did you catch that? Instead of basking in the spotlight, Carter immediately turned it back on Parsons, acknowledging his mentor's upcoming contract situation and showing the kind of respect and awareness that separates good players from legendary ones. This isn't just a rookie getting hyped up. This is the beginning of a brotherhood between two elite defenders who understand that success isn't just about individual glory. It's about lifting each other up. Now, let's rewind and talk about why Parsons feels so confident making this earth-shattering prediction. Because when you look at Carter's college career, the signs were there all along. We just didn't know we were witnessing the birth of a future NFL superstar. Penn State 2024, Carter's final college season. While most seniors are coasting toward graduation and the draft, this young man was putting together a season that would make NFL scouts lose their minds. 12 sacks. 12! In a single season, but that's just the beginning. 24 tackles for loss over 16 games. That's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage every 2/3 of a game. Offensive coordinators were losing sleep trying to figure out how to block this kid. But here's what makes these numbers even more impressive. He did it consistently, week after week, against the best college competition in America. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Unanimous All-American. These aren't participation trophies. These are awards reserved for the absolute elite. May 2025, the NFL Draft. The Giants are sitting at the 3rd overall pick and everyone's debating whether they should go quarterback, offensive line, or maybe trade down for more picks. But Giants general manager Joe Schoen, he saw something that the rest of us missed. While analysts were questioning whether Carter was worth a top 5 selection, Schoen was probably thinking about Parsons' college tape and salivating at the possibility. 3rd overall, a fully guaranteed 4-year contract worth $45,255,180. The Giants didn't just draft Carter, they made a statement. They said, this kid is going to be the cornerstone of our defense for the next decade. And based on what we saw in that preseason debut, they might have gotten the steal of the century. What this means for Giants' championship dreams. Let's talk about the bigger picture here, because Carter's emergence isn't just about individual accolades. It's about completely transforming the New York Giants' Super Bowl aspirations. For years, the Giants have been searching for that game-changing pass rusher who can single-handedly wreck opposing game plans. They've tried free agency, they've tried mid-round draft picks. They've tried everything short of sacrifice to the football gods. And now they might have found their savior in a 21-year-old kid from Philadelphia who's already earning praise from one of the league's most elite defenders. Imagine this. It's January 2026. The Giants are in the playoffs for the first time since 2022. 4th quarter, 2-minute warning, and the opposing quarterback drops back knowing that Abdul Carter is coming for him with the fury of 1,000 suns. That's not fantasy. Based on what we've already seen, that could be reality. But here's where this story gets even more exciting. While Parsons is praising Carter now, remember, they play in the same division twice a year. The Cowboys and Giants are going to face each other, and that means Parsons and Carter are going to go to war on the field. Picture this matchup. Parsons, the established superstar, trying to prove he's still the king of the NFC East defense, versus Carter, the young lion trying to claim his throne. The student versus the mentor. These battles aren't just going to determine games, they're going to define legacies. And the beautiful part? Win or lose, both players are going to make each other better. That's what happens when elite talent meets elite talent. Iron sharpens iron, and we're about to witness some of the most incredible defensive displays in NFL history. Carter's emergence is already sending shockwaves through NFL front offices across the country. General managers are probably scrambling to reevaluate their draft boards for next year, wondering if they missed the next generational pass rusher. Offensive coordinators in the NFC East are already losing sleep, trying to figure out how they're going to protect their quarterbacks when the Giants come to town. Do you double-team Carter and let the rest of the Giants' defense run wild? Or do you single-block him and pray your quarterback has lightning-fast reflexes? And quarterbacks, they're probably already studying Carter's college tape, trying to identify his tells and tendencies before they have to face him for real. This is what happens when a game changer enters the league. The entire ecosystem has to adapt. And right now, Abdul Carter is the asteroid that's about to reshape the NFL landscape. Now let's be real for a moment. With great praise comes great pressure. Micah Parsons just put a massive target on Carter's back. Every offensive line coach in the league is going to show their players that preseason footage and say, this is the kid everyone's talking about. Prove them wrong. Every quarterback Carter faces is going to want to expose him as just another overhyped rookie. Every veteran pass rusher is going to want to show the young buck how it's really done. But you know what? I think Carter is ready for that pressure. Anyone who can dominate at Penn State, get drafted 3rd overall, and earn immediate praise from Micah Parsons has the mental fortitude to handle whatever the NFL throws at him. Here's what I think is going to happen, and I want you to remember where you heard this first. Abdul Carter isn't just going to be a good pass rusher. He's not even going to be just a great pass rusher. If Micah Parsons is right, and this man has proven he knows talent when he sees it, we're looking at a player who could redefine what it means to be an elite defender in the modern NFL. We could be witnessing the birth of a player who ends up in Canton, Ohio, giving a Hall of Fame speech and thanking Micah Parsons for believing in him when he was just a rookie with 3 preseason snaps under his belt. But perhaps the most beautiful part of this entire story is the brotherhood we're seeing develop between Parsons and Carter. Despite being division rivals, despite the fact that they're going to try to destroy each other twice a year, there's genuine love and respect between these two warriors. That's what the NFL is really about. Yes, it's about competition and championships and glory. But at its core, it's about men who understand the sacrifice and dedication it takes to reach the pinnacle of their profession, and who recognize and honor that same commitment in others. Carter's response to Parsons' praise, deflecting the attention and showing concern for his mentor's contract situation. That's the kind of character that builds lasting legacies. So here's what we know for certain. Abdul Carter has arrived. Micah Parsons has spoken. The NFL has taken notice. And we, as fans, are about to be treated to something special. Whether Carter lives up to Parsons' earth-shattering prediction remains to be seen. But one thing is already clear. This young man has the talent, the work ethic, and the support system to achieve greatness. The stage is set. The players are in position, and the greatest show on earth, the National Football League, is about to get a whole lot more exciting. From 3 preseason snaps to a prediction of greatness, Abdul Carter's journey is just beginning. And if Micah Parsons is right, we're not just watching the development of a good player, or even a great player. We're watching the birth of a legend. And speaking of legends in the making, the sports world never stops moving. While we're getting hyped about NFL rookies making waves, the NBA is heating up with some incredible storylines that you absolutely cannot miss. From blockbuster trades that nobody saw coming to young stars making moves that are reshaping entire franchises, the basketball world is absolutely on fire right now. And trust me, some of these stories are going to blow your mind just as much as Carter's preseason dominance. So here's what I need you to do. If you enjoyed breaking down this incredible NFL story with me, smash that subscribe button, because I've got the latest NBA bombshells dropping tomorrow that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about this upcoming season. We're talking potential dynasty shifts, veteran superstars making shocking decisions, and rookie sensations who might just change the game forever. You won't want to miss a single update, so hit that notification bell and join our community of sports fanatics who live for these incredible moments. The sports world waits for nobody, and neither should you. I'll see you in the next video, where we dive deep into the NBA chaos that's got everyone talking. Until then, keep believing in the magic of sports. And remember, sometimes the most incredible stories start with just 3 snaps and 1 bold prediction. Peace out, sports family.